How you doing? Welcome back. Bob the Vape and Computer Guy. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Toro top fill tank by GooCig. Welcome back. So as I said, this is the GooCig Toro tank. You can see there. This is a new tank. This was sent to me by GooCig for the purposes of this review, by the way. This tank is going into mass production after the Chinese New Year. So it is not currently available, but it is coming out soon. It's a nice tank. I'm very happy with it. I like the top fill. You'll see it all in the up close. So let's go do that first, and then we'll come back and talk about it. Go look at the up close.
Okay, so we have the Toro by GooCig. So you got some basic instructions for assembly. Talking about the coils, GooCig website, GooCig, information about what's in the package, and there's your tank. So, might be a little wet. I've washed it out. I like this glass tip. It's pretty thick. It does a good job of controlling any heat transfer. Works well. Upside down so we don't lose that. There's no coil in there at the moment. GooCig logo in there. Toro, designed by GooCig. Juice filling, real simple, right through the top there. Turns nice. Like I said, a little wet, that's just because I cleaned it. You can fill on either side. Decent sized juice holes. Disassembly, pretty simple, 3 parts. There's your top, easy to clean. Threading is nice. Pyrex, you get an extra piece of Pyrex. And the base. Base has 4 airflow slots, gives you plenty of air. These take standard Triton coils or the GooCig coils. This is a GooCig. What is this one? Can I see that? 0.5. So that's that 0.5. It comes with a 0.3 and a 0.5 ohm coil. Simple. Screw it in. Put your glass on, of course. Screw together. Now this is not going into full manufacturing until after the Chinese New Year, end of February 2015. So one issue I'm having with this right now, which I did speak to them about, is how tight this bottom air ring is. It hasn't loosened up after a week of using it, or 6 days, 5 days, whatever it is. But it's pretty tight. As you see, when I go to turn it, sometimes it ends up loosening the glass. It works, but it's very tight. Alright, but they said that that's going to be corrected. So obviously, as of watching this video in the beginning of February, this is not available for purchase yet. So that hopefully will be corrected. Other than that, no problems. This is a nice, nice feel on here. It's easy to close. I've held it upside down many times. It does not leak. It does a good job of sealing that off. Of course, they recommend closing the bottom before you go to fill the top. I find if you're doing it quick, you really don't have a problem, and that's pretty much with every tank. I haven't had that problem where I open it up to fill it, forget to close this off, and the juice just starts coming out. Any of the newer tanks don't seem to be bad, at least in my experience with that, if you're quick at filling it and not sitting there for 5 minutes just to put some juice in. Alright. But there you go. That's the tank. If you want some sizes, the tank itself is about 20 and a half or 21 millimeters. Sorry, that's not in focus for you, but you can see that. I know, it's not digital. It's what I got. It works. I'm able to read numbers. With the drip tip. Okay. So, there you go. Nice and simple. Let's go back up and talk about it.
Okay, so let's take a look here. I'll take it off and show it to you. You saw it up close. Using it, I'm very happy with it. Nice glass top, standard fit on top, very easy to fill. Oh, I knew that was going to happen, but it's all right. Nothing important down there except some checks from customers. That's all right. So there you go. Obviously, I have it pretty full, so leaning it over like that is not smart. But it is. They come with 0.3 and 0.5 ohm coils. They take standard Triton coils, which is very nice. So you can use the GooCig coils, which are these. Okay. These are some of the 0.5 ohm coils. All right, but they are standard Triton type coils, and you can use those. This is a pre-production model, I guess you would call it, because they're not in full production. It's produced, so it's it has been produced, but they're not in full production until after the Chinese New Year, and they're not available yet. So the one issue I have with this one is the air ring on the bottom is very tight. It's a very tight fit there. I spoke to them about this. They say they're going to look into that because it makes it a little hard when you're turning it to not turn the glass as well. But again, this is a pre-release model. So they were nice enough to send this to me to get my opinion on it before they start mass producing them. So other than that, the tank is great, flavor is great. You're using Triton coils or their coils, so it's an established coil type. And it works well. The design is nice. Because of these little, see, if you look at it like this, sometimes I go to pick it up, and sometimes I'm like, oh, the black wore off, but it's not. It's at the angle here. There's like a little, maybe 30, it doesn't look like 45-degree angle on here. It's not a straight squared finish, which is a nicer feel, but sometimes you see the silver there, but that's the way it is actually designed, and it does not wear off. All their tanks have a very good fit and finish to them. I haven't had any issues of anything wearing off or scratching, so that's been very nice. Yeah, so there you go. I'm very happy with it. It's a nice tank. Can't remember what juice I have in here though. Trying too many things. I can't remember what's in there. I think this was some DIY stuff, which I can't find right now. So anyway, it's a good flavor, but I don't know what it is. I don't have a palate for that. If it's not obvious, I can't tell what it was. It's something I made up, but it's pretty good. On their website right now, let me pull that up for you, which is they're running a special. GooCig is actually open over the Chinese New Year, which is pretty unheard of, but they are still shipping. And if I can get the website to come up, it's GooCig.com, but I don't know where it's routing to. It's a little slow at times. They're coming out with a whole new line of products, I guess, and changing things around. So they're running some great specials on their website right now. Tanks, the Aries Plus, Aries Pro, Aries Mini. 4 tanks that I have reviewed in the past for GooCig. They $35 tank going for $16, $40 tank for $30, $35 for $25, and a $35 for $20. So their prices are almost cut in half right now on their tanks if you go to their website. Same with their coils. Coils that were $11, $12, or $6 a pack. So you got some good prices there. Box mods. The Aries box mod, which I have here. All right, I had reviewed this. Go back and look on the review on it if you're curious. All right, I don't have any batteries in the moment, but it's a color display one. Was $90, is now $45.99. And I understand they're shipping within 48 hours over the Chinese New Year. So you can get some pretty good deals on their site right now with that stuff, and it is GooCig.com, GOOCIG.com. I'll put that right above. I find that if you put www with them, it does work better to getting to them. It shouldn't matter, but sometimes that's a DNS routing issue, and I don't know if this site is US based, even though it's .com, or it's routing to a Chinese server maybe in China, but it is a little slow, which makes me think that's why it's routing out of the country, out of the US. So use www. I find I usually have better chance of the site coming up without any problems. You could also find that stuff, I believe, on GearBest. But these specials right now and shipping during the Chinese New Year make it kind of attractive to go to their site and check it out. All right. Yeah, so there's you go. That's the tank. It's nice. I'm happy with it. Like I said, that tightness of the bottom. This is a pre-production model. These will probably be widely available starting in March. And the glass top is great. Airflow is wonderful on it. Filling is so easy. Just a little turn there. Put in what you want, close it off. It's just working great. I'm very happy with it. So I'm going to take a last vape. So, very nice. Thanks for watching. Please share this video. I'd appreciate it, and especially for GooCig. They've been a good supporter of mine. I met them last year at Vapor Slam. Vapor Slam in North Carolina in 2014. And I went up to them, never heard of them before. They had the first tank, looked very nice. Picked up their tank, the rebuildable section, some coils, and I did a review on it. And then Jack from GooCig contacted me, and he said, "Hey, he goes, oh, I didn't realize who you were, a reviewer. He goes, you should have told me when you were here. I wouldn't give you the stuff and not charge you for it." So he was very nice. And since then, we've had a good relationship, been talking to him a lot, and he asks my opinion on the tanks, which is always nice when you use a lot of tanks to have someone at least ask you what you think would be improved. And with this tank, the only thing I told him was the tightness of that air ring, which I guess they said they're going to definitely correct or look into. So they're great. Definitely visit GooCig.com. Check out their products right now on their website. They do have some great deals on their tanks and their coils, and yeah, they have some good products out there. So then, they're not as well known as some of these bigger companies, but they should be. So do me a favor, share the video, check them out, and comment below. Let me know what you think if you use any of their products. I'd certainly like to hear your comments on it. All right? Thanks a lot. Take care. See you soon.